Every night while you sleep, your muscles could be slipping away, not because you're aging too fast, but because your body has nothing left to rebuild them. Do your legs feel heavier in the morning, or do the stairs you climb every day suddenly feel steeper? That's not just age catching up, it could be what you didn't eat before bed. One missing bedtime habit could be stealing your strength, making your mornings stiffer and leaving your legs weaker every single day. But tonight, you can fix it. Tell me in the comments. Type 1 if you've noticed morning cramps or weakness. Type 0 if you haven't. Your answer might be exactly what another senior needs to read. Because in the next few minutes, I'll show you 5 simple bedtime foods that quietly rebuild your muscles while you sleep. And just one of them can make your legs feel lighter in the morning. And this isn't theory. Research shows the right bedtime fuel can reduce muscle loss by morning and even improve sleep quality. Here's what most people don't realize. Every single night you go to bed without the right fuel, your body has no choice but to break down muscle tissue just to keep basic functions running. Consequences? Weaker legs make stairs feel steeper and standing up from a chair take longer. Muscle loss leads to slower balance reactions, higher risk of falls, and even more fatigue during the day. Over time, this cycle speeds up something called sarcopenia, the gradual, age-related loss of muscle mass. But here's the good news. This isn't permanent damage. You can interrupt this cycle as soon as tonight with one small habit change. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that when older adults eat the right kind of protein before bed, they lose less muscle and repair more tissue overnight. Have you noticed yourself waking up slower or taking longer to get moving in the morning? Tell me in the comments, yes or no. Your answer could help someone who thinks they're alone. Because up next, I'll show you exactly what foods can turn your nights into muscle repair time instead of muscle loss time. Before we dive into the first food, I want to hear from you. What's your usual bedtime habit? Do you eat something small or go to bed on an empty stomach? Type it in the comments right now. Your answer might be the exact insight another senior needs to try something new tonight. We actually read every single comment, and many of our viewers tell us that reading each other's stories is what gave them the courage to start making small changes. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a simple tip that can help you wake up stronger and keep your legs steady as you age. Alright, now that we're all on the same page, let's talk about the first bedtime food, one of the simplest and most comforting snacks that quietly fuels your muscles all night. Let's take a minute to understand why this happens, because once you know the why, it's much easier to fix. When you go to bed without enough nutrients, your body still needs fuel to keep your heart beating, your brain working, and your organs running. So where does it get that fuel? It takes it from your own muscles. This process is called muscle protein breakdown, and it happens to everyone, but faster as we age. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition has shown that when older adults eat the right kind of protein before bed, muscle protein synthesis, that's muscle repair, goes up significantly overnight. That means instead of losing muscle while you sleep, you can actually be repairing it. You wake up with more strength, better balance, and less morning stiffness. And the best part is, you don't need a complicated supplement plan. You just need the right bedtime snack, and I'm about to show you exactly which ones work best. Let's start with the first one. It's simple, sweet, and might already be sitting on your kitchen counter right now. Food 1. Banana plus peanut butter. Let's start with one of the simplest, most comforting bedtime snacks you can make. A banana with a tablespoon of peanut butter. Bananas aren't just sweet, they're loaded with potassium and magnesium, 2 minerals your body relies on to keep muscles relaxed and prevent those painful nighttime cramps. Low magnesium levels alone have been linked to restless legs, nighttime twitching, and even trouble staying asleep. A banana before bed helps refill that magnesium tank so you wake up with calmer, less achy legs. Peanut butter takes this snack to the next level. It's rich in protein and healthy fats that digest slowly, so your muscles get a steady drip of amino acids, the building blocks of strength, all night. No sugar spike, no crash, just steady fuel for recovery. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed protein before bed experienced greater muscle repair and reduced lean muscle loss compared to those who didn't. That means instead of waking up stiff and drained, you can wake up feeling lighter, stronger, and ready for your morning walk just from this one small bedtime habit. Tell me in the comments, would you try this combo tonight? Type 1 if yes, 0 if you'd prefer to hear more options first. And if you like how simple that is, wait until you hear about the fruit that naturally tells your brain it's time to sleep and can give you up to an extra hour of deep rest. Food 1, action steps. Here's exactly how to make it work for you. Peel 1 medium banana and slice it into pieces. Add no more than 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. That's about the size of your thumb. Timing tip. Eat it about 45 to 60 minutes before bed. That gives your body time to digest and start delivering those nutrients to your muscles while you're falling asleep. You don't need a large serving. Too much food right before bed can make you uncomfortable or disturb sleep. The goal is to give your body just enough fuel to repair itself, not to feel heavy. Allergy and health swaps. Nut allergy? Use almond butter, cashew butter, or sunflower seed butter. Diabetes? Use half a banana plus nut butter to keep blood sugar steady. Watching calories? Pair banana slices with a teaspoon of peanut butter, not a full tablespoon, and still get most of the benefit.
If you're worried about late-night snacking, prep this in the kitchen with the lights low, sit down calmly, and eat slowly. This keeps your digestion relaxed and signals your body it's bedtime. Have you ever tried this combo before bed? Comment yes if you love it or no if this is new for you. I'd love to see how many of you are already doing this. And if you thought a banana with peanut butter was powerful, wait until you hear about the fruit that contains natural melatonin, the very signal your brain uses to tell your body it's time to sleep. Food 2, tart cherries. If bananas and peanut butter keep your muscles fueled, this next food tells your body it's time to sleep and can actually give you more deep rest. Tart cherries may look simple, but they are one of the rare natural sources of melatonin, the very hormone your brain releases to signal bedtime. When you don't get enough melatonin, you don't just toss and turn, you lose precious time in deep restorative sleep. That's the stage where your muscles repair, rebuild, and grow stronger. Studies from Louisiana State University found that adults who drank 8 ounces of tart cherry juice twice a day slept an average of 84 minutes longer each night. That's over an extra hour of recovery. And here's the kicker. Cherries don't just help you sleep. They're packed with antioxidants called anthocyanins, which fight oxidative stress, a major driver of muscle aging and soreness. That means less stiffness in your legs, faster recovery after walks, and better energy for your morning routine. Think of it as putting a lock on the door so your strength doesn't slip away overnight. In the next module, I'll show you exactly how to use tart cherries, juice, dried, or fresh, and the best time to take them so they work while you sleep. Food 2, action steps and engagement. Here's how to use tart cherries for maximum benefit. Drink about 120 to 240 milliliters, that's half to 1 cup of unsweetened tart cherry juice about 1 hour before bed. This gives your body time to absorb the natural melatonin before you lie down. If juice isn't available, eat a small handful of fresh or frozen tart cherries or 2 to 3 tablespoons of unsweetened dried tart cherries. Just be sure to check the label for added sugar. Too much can spike your blood sugar and undo the benefits. For those who worry about blood sugar, pair the juice with a protein source like a spoonful of Greek yogurt or cottage cheese. This slows down absorption and keeps your levels steady through the night. Make this part of your nightly ritual. Pour your juice, dim the lights, and sip slowly. When you repeat this routine at the same time each night, your brain begins to connect the habit with sleep, helping you fall asleep faster. Would you try this tonight? Comment 1 if you'd give tart cherries a shot, or 0 if you'd rather try one of the other foods first. I'd love to see how many of you are already doing this. And if you thought a banana with peanut butter was powerful, wait until you hear about the fruit that contains natural melatonin, the very signal your brain uses to tell your body it's time to sleep. Food 3, kiwi. If bananas and peanut butter keep your muscles fueled, this next food tells your body it's time to sleep and can actually give you more deep rest. Tart cherries may look simple, but they are one of the rare natural sources of melatonin, the very hormone your brain releases to signal bedtime. When you don't get enough melatonin, you don't just toss and turn, you lose precious time in deep restorative sleep. That's the stage where your muscles repair, rebuild, and grow stronger. Studies from Louisiana State University found that adults who drank 8 ounces of tart cherry juice twice a day slept an average of 84 minutes longer each night. That's over an extra hour of recovery. And here's the kicker. Cherries don't just help you sleep, they're packed with antioxidants called anthocyanins, which fight oxidative stress, a major driver of muscle aging and soreness. That means less stiffness in your legs, faster recovery after walks, and better energy for your morning routine. Think of it as putting a lock on the door so your strength doesn't slip away overnight. In the next module, I'll show you exactly how to use kiwi, juice, dried, or fresh, and the best time to take them so they work while you sleep. Food 3. Action steps and engagement. Here's how to use kiwi for maximum benefit. Eat about 1 to 2 kiwis about 60 minutes before bed. That gives your body time to absorb its vitamins and start calming your nervous system. You can peel it, slice it, scoop it with a spoon, or even blend it into a light smoothie. If you don't mind the texture, leaving the skin on adds extra fiber for digestion, but peeling it is perfectly fine. For a little extra power, pair kiwi with a spoonful of Greek yogurt or a few almonds. This adds a bit of protein and healthy fat, keeping blood sugar steady through the night. Consistency is key. If you eat kiwi around the same time each evening, your brain will start to associate it with winding down. It becomes a natural signal that the day is done and it's time to heal and recover. Would you try kiwi tonight? Comment yes if you'll add it to your bedtime routine, or no if you're still deciding. Your answer might encourage someone else to make their first step tonight. And if you like what kiwi can do, wait until you meet the small, fuzzy fruit that not only helps you fall asleep 40% faster, but also builds collagen to protect your joints and muscles. Food 3. Kiwi. If tart cherries are the secret weapon for sleep, this next fruit is the quiet achiever that helps you fall asleep faster and rebuild strength at the same time. Kiwi, small, fuzzy, and often overlooked, is packed with vitamin C, vitamin K, and powerful antioxidants that protect your muscles and joints from age-related wear and tear. Vitamin C plays a critical role in producing collagen, the protein that cushions your joints and keeps your muscles flexible. Without enough collagen, simple movements can feel stiff, and recovery takes longer than it should. A study published in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that adults who ate 2 kiwis an hour before bed fell asleep 42% faster and slept more soundly than those who didn't. That means less time lying awake staring at the ceiling and more time in deep, restorative sleep where muscle repair actually happens. For seniors, this is huge. Better sleep means waking up refreshed, with less stiffness, better balance, and more energy to enjoy the day. Have you ever tried kiwi as a bedtime snack? Type yes if you already love it, or no if this is new for you. I want to see how many of you are discovering this for the first time. Up next, I'll show you exactly how to add kiwi to your nightly routine and make it a natural signal to your body that it's time to rest and recover. Food 3. Action steps. Here's how to use kiwi for maximum benefit. Eat 1 to 2 kiwis about 60 minutes before bed. That gives your body time to absorb its vitamins and start calming your nervous system. You can peel it, slice it, scoop it with a spoon, or even blend it into a light smoothie. If you don't mind the texture, leaving the skin on adds extra fiber for digestion, but peeling it is perfectly fine. For a little extra power, pair kiwi with a spoonful of Greek yogurt or a few almonds. This adds a bit of protein and healthy fat, keeping blood sugar steady through the night. Consistency is key. If you eat kiwi around the same time each evening, your brain will start to associate it with winding down. It becomes a natural signal that the day is done and it's time to heal and recover. Would you try kiwi tonight? Comment yes if you'll add it to your bedtime routine, or no if you're still deciding. Your answer might encourage someone else to give it a try.
And if kiwi is the quiet achiever,
The next food is the ultimate overnight muscle repair tool, a creamy, slow-digesting protein that works for hours while you sleep. Food 4, cottage cheese. This next one might shock you. It's sitting in almost every grocery store, yet most seniors completely overlook it as a bedtime food. Cottage cheese is one of the most powerful muscle-protecting foods you can eat before sleep. It contains casein, a slow-digesting protein that delivers a steady stream of amino acids to your muscles for 6 to 8 hours. That means even while you're sleeping, your muscles are getting the fuel they need to repair and rebuild. It's also naturally rich in tryptophan, the amino acid your brain uses to produce serotonin and melatonin, helping you not just sleep longer, but sleep deeper. Studies published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed casein protein before bed had higher rates of overnight muscle protein synthesis, meaning they were building muscle even as they slept. For seniors at risk of losing strength, this isn't just food. It's a nightly insurance policy for your independence. In the next module, I'll show you the exact portion, timing, and even simple ways to flavor it so it feels like a treat instead of a chore. Food 4, action steps. Here's how to make cottage cheese work for you. Take about half a cup, roughly the size of a tennis ball, and eat it 30 to 45 minutes before bed. This gives your body time to start digesting and sending those slow-release amino acids into your bloodstream. You can eat it plain, mix in a few fresh berries, or drizzle a little honey if you like something sweet. This keeps it enjoyable while still staying light enough not to disturb your sleep. If you're lactose intolerant, look for a lactose-free cottage cheese. Most stores carry it. And if you need to watch your sodium intake, choose a low-sodium version without sacrificing the protein. For extra benefits, pair cottage cheese with a slice of peach or kiwi. This gives you vitamin C, which helps build collagen and supports joint health while your muscles are repairing overnight. Eat it calmly, without screens or distractions. This signals to your brain that it's time to slow down and prepare for rest, pairing nutrition with relaxation. Would you try cottage cheese tonight? Comment yes if you'd add this to your bedtime routine, or no if you'd prefer one of the other options so far. Your comment might be what convinces someone else to try it. And now let's talk about quick wins and smart pairings, simple tweaks you can use to get even better results from all these foods. If you really want to get the most out of these foods, a few small tweaks can make them even more powerful for your muscles.
Always pair a fruit with a little protein or healthy fat. This slows down sugar absorption, keeps blood sugar steady, and gives your muscles a longer, steadier supply of amino acids. Get most of your water or tea in earlier in the evening, at least an hour before your snack, so you're not waking up at night to use the bathroom. Interrupted sleep means less repair time. Keep your bedtime snacks small and light. Think of it as medicine, not a second dinner. A small portion is enough to fuel repair without overloading digestion. If you're watching sugar, skip honey and add cinnamon to cottage cheese or yogurt. If you're avoiding nuts, swap peanut butter for sunflower seed or pumpkin seed butter. Sprinkle a few chia or flax seeds on your snack for added omega-3s. They help calm inflammation in muscles and joints overnight. Which of these tips will you try first? Pairings, timing, or portion control? Comment below with one word: pair, timing, or portion. I'll be watching to see which is most popular. And now that you know the foods and the tweaks, let's put it all together into a simple 10-minute bedtime ritual you can follow every night. 10-minute bedtime ritual. Now that you know what to eat, let's turn this into a simple 10-minute bedtime ritual that signals your body it's time to repair and recover. Step 1. Choose your snack. Pick one of the 5 bedtime foods we just covered. Keep portions small, just enough to nourish, not to feel full. Step 2. Prepare calmly. Dim the kitchen lights, slow down your pace, and prepare your snack mindfully. This tells your nervous system to shift into rest mode. Step 3. Eat without distraction. Put away your phone and TV for these few minutes. Sit down, chew slowly, and focus on relaxing while you eat. Step 4. Pair with a wind-down cue. After finishing, do one calming action, light stretching, a warm shower, or a few deep breaths. This deepens the signal to your brain that the day is ending. Step 5. Prepare for tomorrow. Set out tomorrow's snack ingredients on the counter or fridge shelf. When the routine is ready ahead of time, you're more likely to stay consistent. Tell me in the comments which step you'll add to your night: snack, stretching, or deep breathing. Your answer might help someone create their own bedtime routine tonight. Next, we'll troubleshoot common problems so you know exactly what to do if cramps, blood sugar swings, or sleep troubles still show up. Troubleshooting and adjustments. Even with the right foods, you might still run into a few challenges, but don't worry, we can work through them. Problem 1. Night cramps still show up. If cramps wake you up even after trying these foods, focus first on banana with peanut butter or kiwi. They're rich in magnesium and potassium, which calm restless legs. Problem 2. Reflux or discomfort at night. If late-night eating causes reflux, reduce the portion size by half, or eat your snack a bit earlier, about 90 minutes before bed. Avoid citrus or overly fatty foods close to bedtime. Problem 3. Blood sugar concerns. For diabetics, pair every fruit with protein or fat, like cottage cheese or a few almonds, to prevent sugar spikes. Monitor your blood sugar the first few nights after trying these snacks. Pairing fruit with protein or fat is the safest way to keep blood sugar stable overnight. If you're lactose intolerant, choose lactose-free cottage cheese or swap it for Greek yogurt, which is naturally lower in lactose but still protein-rich. If you can't sleep even after eating right, make sure you're also limiting screens, keeping the room dark and cool, and going to bed at a consistent time. Food is powerful, but it works best when paired with good sleep hygiene. If you're taking medications like blood thinners or diuretics, check with your doctor about potassium intake and timing, just to be safe. These are small tweaks, not roadblocks. With a bit of trial and error, you'll find the combination that works best for your body. And now that we've handled the challenges, let's put it all together in a 7-day plan so you can start seeing results by this time next week. Safety and disclaimers. Before you try these bedtime foods tonight, let's talk about safety. Your health is too important to guess with, so here's what you need to know. If you take blood thinners, blood pressure medications, or diuretics, talk to your doctor first about adding high-potassium foods like bananas or cherries to your nightly routine. They may need to adjust your dosage. For those with kidney disease or heart failure, check with your healthcare provider before increasing potassium or protein intake. The right amount can help, but too much could be hard on your kidneys. If you're managing blood sugar, test your glucose the first few nights after trying these snacks. Pairing fruit with protein or fat is the safest way to keep blood sugar stable overnight. If you're lactose intolerant, stick to lactose-free cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, or the egg option to get your protein without discomfort. These aren't exotic or risky foods, but a quick chat with your doctor can give you peace of mind and make sure they fit into your personal plan. This is why we share this information, so you can make smarter decisions, not riskier ones. Your safety and independence come first.
Now that you know how to do this safely, let's put it all together into a simple 7-day plan you can follow step by step to start waking up stronger. 7-day Strength While You Sleep plan. You've learned the foods, the timing, and the rituals. Now let's put it all together into a simple 7-day plan. By this time next week, you could be waking up with lighter legs, fewer cramps, and more morning energy. Day-by-day roadmap. Day 1. Start with banana plus peanut butter 45 minutes before bed. Day 2. Try tart cherry juice or a handful of tart cherries to boost melatonin. Day 3. Eat 1 to 2 kiwis an hour before bed to speed up sleep onset.
Day 4. Have half a cup of cottage cheese, plain or with berries, 30 minutes before bed. Day 5. Prepare one lightly cooked egg, poached or scrambled, about 90 minutes before bed. Day 6. Combine kiwi plus cottage cheese for collagen and slow protein overnight. Day 7. Mix and match your favorite 2 foods from the week, then notice how you feel in the morning. Keep a simple journal. Write down what you ate, how you slept, and how your legs felt in the morning. This helps you see patterns and find which foods give you the best results. Imagine ending the week standing up with more confidence, walking with more stability, and feeling more refreshed, all from small nightly choices. Which day's food are you most excited to try first? Comment below, day 1, day 2, or day 3, and let's see which food gets the most votes. And now, let me share a few real-life stories from seniors just like you who made these changes and saw results faster than they imagined. Social proof stories. Now, let me share a few real-life stories from seniors just like you who made these changes and saw results faster than they imagined. Story 1. Harold. Banana plus peanut butter. Harold, a 74-year-old retired mechanic, used to go to bed on an empty stomach because he thought eating late would make him gain weight. He woke up every morning with calf cramps and barely enough energy for his morning walk. 2 weeks after adding 1 banana with peanut butter before bed, his cramps nearly vanished, and he said climbing his porch steps felt easier. Story 2. Margaret. Kiwi. Margaret, 76, loved gardening, but dreaded bedtime because she would toss and turn for hours. Her daughter suggested she try kiwi an hour before bed. Within 3 weeks, she was falling asleep faster and waking up refreshed, finally able to keep up with her grandson in the garden. Story 3. Robert. Cottage cheese. Robert, 78, was still active but worried because his legs felt weaker every month. We added half a cup of cottage cheese before bed. After a month, he reported less morning fatigue, more stability climbing stairs, and a new sense of confidence in his step. These aren't miracle stories. They're the result of small, consistent choices anyone can make. And if they can do it, you can too. Which story inspired you the most? Harold, Margaret, or Robert? Comment their name below. Sharing which story resonates with you might help another viewer take their first step tonight. And now, let's bring it all together and look at what your nights and your mornings can feel like once you make this part of your routine. Recap and future pace. Quick recap. Tonight, we talked about 5 simple foods that can protect your muscles while you sleep. Banana plus peanut butter, steady fuel to stop night cramps. Tart cherries, natural melatonin for deeper rest. Kiwi, collagen booster that helps you fall asleep faster. Cottage cheese, slow protein that feeds muscles for 6 to 8 hours. Eggs, high-quality protein and B12 to support strength and nerve health. These aren't exotic or expensive items. They're everyday foods that turn your nights into repair time instead of breakdown time. That's what happens when you give your body the right fuel at the right time. It's not about one big change. It's about small, steady habits that quietly rebuild your strength every single night. You are not too old to get stronger. Your muscles are waiting for the chance to repair. And now you know how to give them that chance. And before we wrap up, I want to hear from you and give you a way to stay connected so you never miss another tip like this. Now it's your turn. Which of these 5 foods will you try first tonight? Comment below with one you're starting with: banana, cherry, kiwi, cottage cheese, or egg. Your answer might be the inspiration someone else needs to take action tonight. We read every single comment, and the tips you share often help other seniors feel less alone and more motivated. If this video opened your eyes or gave you a plan for tonight, hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss another simple, science-backed way to stay strong, mobile, and independent. Remember, your last bite of the day decides how strong tomorrow feels. Choose the right bedtime snack, and you're choosing a future with steadier legs, easier mornings, and more freedom to enjoy life. You are stronger than you think, and every small choice you make tonight is building a better tomorrow. Stay consistent, stay hopeful, and I'll see you in the next video.